Hey there, we're going to talk today about the best ways to maximize Social Security benefits before you retire. Before we get into some of these strategies, I just want to remind you that if you need help putting together a customized Social Security claiming strategy that dovetails in with the rest of your retirement income plan, we should probably talk. Please use my calendar link below and set up a time for us to have a 15-minute chat so I can answer some of your questions for you. Or if you're not ready to do that just yet, no worries. Check out my free mini retirement course video below and just look for the calendar link below to do that. So when it comes to maximizing your Social Security benefits, there's generally a little more to it than most people realize. And there are some strategies that can really help make a impactful difference. So uh, in this video, we are particularly going to focus on strategies that can impact and maximize your benefit before you actually get online and start going to ssa.gov to sign up for those benefits. So we're going to look at four areas that can make a big difference. So number one is working 35 years. Your benefit is actually based on your 35 highest earning years of your career. That's a lot of years to consider, and they're going to use a calculation. They're going to look at the average income across those 35 highest years, and then they apply a formula to that to calculate your actual benefit amount. Now, the longer you work, the more years you have to work with to pick your 35 highest years. So working longer can raise your benefits. Now, this strategy is especially important when you've maybe taken some time or off of work throughout your work history. Maybe you had a disability that didn't allow you to work for several years or for a long time, or maybe you just took off to raise a family. In either case, if you have years that are considered a zero year where you did not work and add into the system, and you could replace those zero years with a working year, it's going to have an impact on your benefit. So that is something that you'd want to look at. Um, Number two, increase your income. Well, that makes sense, right? If I made more income, then I'd have a higher average income and I'd have a higher benefit. Well, how do you do that? Well, there's more than one way to increase your income to influence your benefit amount. But know this, if your earnings go up, so does the average earnings with Social Security. So this could be from something as simple as getting a raise. This could be, working overtime at your job. This could be from getting bonuses. But if none of that is possible for you where you work, you can also consider taking on additional part-time work in addition to your job, because every dollar of income for the year will count. So many people are surprised too to learn that increasing your income even after you have started taking Social Security benefits will still increase your benefit, as your record will be updated to reflect these increases. So making more income gives you more Social Security benefits. So that's something to keep in mind. A little side note before we get into the next two. If you're not sure when to take Social Security, or if you are even able, maybe you're not sure if you're even able to retire just yet anytime soon, and you're trying to figure that out, you likely benefit from some help from a retirement planner like myself. So let's hop on a 15-minute call just to maybe get a few questions answered, to talk, to see if I could be of some help. So just click on my calendar link below and schedule 15 minutes on my calendar. I'm happy to chat with you. I'd love to meet you. Or if you're not ready for a quick phone call, then at least take a look at my free mini retirement course video by clicking on one of the links below, and check that out. Now, let's look at these two more strategies to help you maximize your Social Security benefits before you retire. So number three, another strategy that will help you is to maximize your benefits before you retire is delaying your benefit. Well, I think we all know that, right? The longer we wait to turn on Social Security, the bigger the benefit. But how does that really work? how much does it really matter? What does that look like? So let's walk through it briefly. For every year that you delay starting your benefit, you're going to get about 6.25, 6.25% more benefit. Plus, you will likely add on top of that an additional cost of living adjustment. Like this year, the cost of living adjustment benefit was 2.8% for the year. So if you add those together, waiting just 1 year to turn on benefits could mean as much as 9% more income every month for the rest of your life. That's a lot of money. That's nothing to sneeze at, right? So now, if you're approaching your full retirement age, typically that's 67 for many people today. Um, Retirees, if you wait beyond that full retirement age, then you get an even bigger raise once you've hit full retirement age. So for 67 and beyond, it's 8% per year of a raise, plus again that cost of living adjustment on top of that. So we're talking about some really significant numbers here for waiting. Remember, when you delay, you're not only increasing your base benefit, but you will get additional cost of living adjustments based on that higher number. So you're really building, think of it, the cost of living adjustment is a percentage. So if you're getting a percentage of a bigger number every time they give you a cost of living adjustment, you've really impacted your future benefits in quite a major way. Now, I've heard a lot of people make every possible justification for taking their benefit early, and sometimes that does make sense. Okay, and there's always exceptions to the rule, but in my opinion, most of the time, most people are just being a little short-sighted about it. And human nature is to get enticed into taking the early payment now versus waiting for delayed gratification later, right? We're all kind of built that way. However, in the world of finance, delayed gratification typically pays off quite nicely. So be careful and make sure that you're making the right choice for you. So let's look at number four. Number four, another way to help you maximize your Social Security benefits before you retire is by carefully weighing your spousal benefits and your survivor benefits. This is an area where I see people making probably the most mistakes. Recently, I met with a couple who attended one of my Social Security classes at a local library, which we hold from time to time to benefit the community. And they came in to talk to me further, and the husband had waited until age 70 to turn on his benefits, and the wife was currently 68, about to turn 69, and she didn't know what to do. She had friends of hers that were telling her, "Oh, you should just wait till 70. You'll max it out." And she had other friends telling her, "Oh, what are you doing? You should have taken it." And they were confused. They really did not know what to do. So we talked about it, and in their case, her spousal benefit was going to be higher than any benefit that she would have enjoyed based on her own work history. And so, because of that, spousal benefits do not enjoy that same raise of delayed retirement credits that your own record benefits would. So, really, her waiting was for naught. There was no reason. It wasn't getting any bigger. She should have taken it at 67, and here she was about to turn 69, and she missed 2 years of benefits for no good reason. So don't let that happen. And stuff like that happens. That's just one scenario. I see stuff like this all the time. People are missing out on benefits by just not knowing the rules. And there's a lot of rules and there's a lot to know. So understanding how spousal benefits work and how survivor benefits work and even how ex-spousal benefits work are areas that can get very confusing very fast. So if you're not certain what the best course is, you may want to talk to a retirement distribution specialist in addition to just working with a financial advisor that mostly specializes in accumulation. Like if you're talking to your advisor and all they want to talk about every time you see them is your rate of return and how well did your accounts do, well, that's important, but that's really only one piece of the puzzle. That's not really That's really not financial advice. That's investment advice. There's a difference, especially when it comes to distribution planning. When you get to this stage of your life, there's a lot more to it than just getting a good rate of return. Good rate of return is important, but it's only one small piece of the puzzle. And so, if your guy or gal tells you that they don't advise on Social Security, then you might be working with an accumulation focused advisor. And nothing wrong with that. We need those people. But at this stage of your life, it might be time to at least explore getting some additional advice from a distribution planning specialist like myself. So, this is not an exhaustive list of the ways to maximize your Social Security benefits before you retire, but these are some of the bigger levers that you could pull to make a substantial difference. So, I wanted to get those out to you. These strategies do work even better when they are used as part of a well thought out retirement distribution plan, like the ones we build for our clients using our Income for Life report. The report, and these are free reports that we put together for qualified people. The report is customized to your situation, and it can help you answer some of the biggest questions surrounding retirement income planning, like, when should I take Social Security? How much money will I have each year to live on every single year? How long will that income last, or will I run out of money? And do I even have enough money to generate the income that I'm going to need if I want to retire? And respectfully, what will happen to my income when my spouse passes away? These are all questions that many people are trying to figure out. So if you found these ideas helpful, but maybe would like a little more help putting them into practice, I help people all over the country do exactly that. So why not schedule a 15-minute phone chat with me today to get some of your questions answered, and to find out if you qualify for a longer strategy session. And you just have to use my calendar link below and get on my calendar. There's no cost to meet. There's nothing to buy at this point. Or if you're just need more information first, feel free to take advantage of my free mini retirement course in the video link below. I hope you found this information super helpful, and I hope to see you in another video. Have a great day.